Before starting out filling the social media content calendar, it's important for you to understand what kind of content you can actually leverage. There are 5 types of content that you can leverage. I'm not talking about the format right now. I'm simply talking about the source of content that exists. First, you have the original content. This is the most difficult to have because it implies that you have the resources to produce content. Very few companies produce their content in-house because it's expensive. And when they do, it's hard for them to consistently push new content. The second type of content is the co-created content. For instance, you can partner with another brand to create content or with one of your customers. Producing content is really time-consuming and it's really hard to create quality content. You have to keep in mind that you're not the only company that lacks of content. By working with other companies or customers, you decrease the workload and you get closer to your industry. The third type of content is the curated content. Curated content is basically any type of content that you can find on social or elsewhere that can create value to your targeted audience. Usually that includes content related to your industry, content from your following on social, or content from influencers and other bloggers. As a small and medium company, this is going to be really important for you to create content because it's free and it does not require that much time to curate. I will show you how to effectively do and automate content creation on social later in this chapter. Then, there are 2 more types of content. I'm just going to name them because you don't really need to worry about them at your level. The main reasons are that they are expensive and require a certain level of reputation for being effective. So, the fourth one is the consumer-generated content, which is basically the content that is created by consumers without you having any involvement in the production process. Consumers will start producing content about you when you're gonna have a certain level of traction. The fifth and last type of content is the paid content. This is all the content you're gonna pay for. For instance, this can be a blog post you're gonna buy from an agency. This is not something you have to worry at the moment. And even if you're a larger business, I would recommend you to leverage your own content or the curated content on social media first to see the reaction from your audience. That's really important before investing in paid content. Just to sum up, there are 5 types of content that you can leverage. The original content, the co-created content, the curated content, the paid content, and finally, the consumer-generated content. In the next video, we're going to talk about the 4-1-1 rule of Marketo.